tip-off goes to Denver. Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. They've got Jackson. Wall out there with Jones. Then there's Aguirre. And it's Blunt in at the power forward. Rejected by Bargnani. And here is Murray. Prince outside. Lets the three fly. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Prince has got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for Seattle. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thanks, Kevin. Yeah, Seattle's head coach and I did get the chance to chat. This is their first game of the season against one of the better defensive teams in the league. He said we have to be patient offensively and not just settle for mediocre shots. It's about moving the ball and making that extra pass. Back to you, Kevin.
We appreciate that, David. Thanks. Yeah, that defense, something to be reckoned with. Greg, we'll see how it plays out.
Well, it's important to be patient. The other team's going to take certain things away. Just keep probing, trying to find that weakness.
And, you know, one of the things you can do is try to speed up the pace. Make them react to what you're doing instead of the other way around. Don't play on your heels. Be the aggressor.
Here's Wall. Seattle able to drain the three. Here's Blunt. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
This is what John Wall is built to do. Attack the defense, create for himself and others.
And Murray's got the ball here for Seattle. Kicks to Tatum. A three. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jones looking for an opening over Prince. Got a piece of it. It's Prince on the wing. Out to the right wing. Embiid, the pass to Prince. Tatum at the elbow. 18 feet out. And he knocks down the jumper.
You know, right there, you see some of the old school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Murray against Wall. Over Murray. Wall's shot is off.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Tatum with a screen on Wall. Murray kicks to Tatum. Dishes to Prince. Back to Tatum. 5 to shoot. Over Wall. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. The Nuggets trail by 3. Blunt passes to Wall. Aguirre against Prince. To the middle. Here's Blunt. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and power.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
He had a nice open look right there.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Murray following the basket by John Wall. Passes to Embiid. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 4 assists in the game.
Hey, I'll tell you what, Embiid is not just an okay shooter. This guy's a terrific shooter. So you can't let him get comfortable really from any distance. He can knock it down from anywhere.
Wall's shot is off. Seattle leading by 5. Now here's Prince. He has 6. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Jones. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his way.
Wall against Murray. Prince outside. And another 3 for Seattle.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Well, I think they're getting caught in that in-between zone, no man's land, giving up 3 straight from beyond the arc right now.
group substitution here for Seattle. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Blake Griffin comes in for Bargnani. Felder's checked in for Primetime. And Knight subbed in for DeJounte Murray. The pass to Chenier. Back to Mullen. There's a screen. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
Here's Felder. Pass tonight. Outside Tatum. Launches it. He can't get that one. The Nuggets trail by 6. Here's Ivy driving in. Gobert pulls it in.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Knight into the lane, and Knight slams it in.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And so here's Denver after the basket by Seattle. Padilla. It's tipped, and they'll get another chance. Knight taking his time here. Down low. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
Yeah, they have gone full throttle from the opening tip, showing no sign of letting up.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
Here's Ivy after the basket by Seattle. And nothing is falling for him right now. And here's Knight. He'll bring it up for Seattle. 10-point lead. 1:44 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Tatum. Seattle needs to get off a shot. Gobert can't hit. And so for Seattle, their last game, a loss to the Heat. Back to Mullen. Ivy dishes to Mullen. Passes it to Chenier. He kicks it to Ivy. And another miss by Denver. Seattle leading by 10. Gobert the screen. Tatum on the wing. 5 points in the game. Knight against Mullen. Knight passes to Felder. Here's Tatum. Here's Griffin. And then Griffin with the dunk.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard.
And how about they don't waste any time matching that throwdown with one of their own.
A show of their determination right there.
Well, I think that tells you a little something about them as a team, guys. I mean, they don't just want to beat you. They want to beat you down and beat you at your own game.
Outside Tatum. Gobert with a screen for Tatum. Goes back up, and it's good on the way in. Tatum's got his third basket of the night right there.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And so it's Seattle, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
In a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor for Seattle, DeJounte Murray is out there with Prince. Then it's Bargnani. Then there's Embiid. And it's Blake in at the 3, the small forward.
And Aguirre, really talented offensively. Actually knows how to get his shots at the offensive end and doesn't force it, though. Lets the game come to him.
It's Prince on the wing. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 6th assist on the night.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident, too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all this work from behind the arc.
Out of bounds. Seattle will take possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
Seattle leading by 13. And there's the call on Jones.
Eddie Jones.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And we're about a minute into the second quarter of play. Murray surveying the D. There's the pass to Prince. 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid.
And after that solid opening quarter, you can see now he is definitely starting to cool off.
Outside, Wall. No good there. Seattle goes the other way with it. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Blake. Aguirre covering. Blake kicks to Murray. Feeds it to Bargnani. Wall with the steal. Outside Jackson. No good with the triple. Seattle leading by 13. Blake with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Murray outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Prince. Pulls up on the wing. That one off the back iron and out. The Nuggets trail by 13. Here's Jones. Oh, and the dunk by Jones.
Assist goes to
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
Oh, I tell you what, he loaded up as much power as he could behind that two-hander.
Pass to Prince. Kicks it to Embiid. Back to Prince. It's stolen by Wall. Oh, that's blocked. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touched by Prince. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Murray against Wall. And a slam dunk by Wall.
So much fun to watch John Wall get tricky with the rock and create for himself. That is special work right there.
Passes it to Prince. Clock at 6. Outside for Murray. No good from outside. The Nuggets trail by 9. And it's Wall in the corner. Inside. And the rejection by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Murray against Wall. The pass to Prince. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 7th assist in the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
That's good, and the Seattle lead is cut back down to 7 after the points coming from Jackson. Murray against Wall. It's Prince on the wing. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
The Nuggets trail by 9. Denver calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game, and that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
A platoon swap here for Seattle for the Nuggets. To the left wing. Here's Brand. The shot will not fall. Great D that time from Griffin. Outside Knight. Pass to Felder. Picked by Griffin. The kick out to Tatum. Pass to Gobert. Just 5 to shoot. A rebound by Mullen. The Nuggets trail by 9. Padilla makes it off the glass.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Now Knight. Pass to Felder. Outside Tatum. Driving the lane. Now the dish to Griffin. Sweet move, and he sinks the layup. Griffin's got 6.
It's remarkable how Griffin's game has developed from just a dunker to a very skilled big. The jumper, a big part of that.
Ivy with the bucket.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
And Knight slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Takes a step back. Chenier, the pass to Brand.
Denver foul call. Mullen. First personal foul. First team foul.
Seattle leading by 8. Outside Knight. Now the pass to Tatum. With the drive. Mullen with the defensive effort.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Padilla guarded by Tatum. Here's Chenier. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ivy with the bucket.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Griffin sets the screen for Knight. For 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets. Mullen passes to Chenier. And Tatum pulls it down. And it's Seattle with the ball. There's the drive and the dunk by Tatum.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Chenier. 11 seconds left to play in the first half. Green by Brand. No good on the triple. And so that's the end of the first half. Seattle leads by 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, folks, welcome to the halftime show. A lead right now in this one.
The difference so far has been the efficiency of their offense. Their ball movement is really good. They're not afraid to use the whole shot clock if they have to. Overall, they're making every possession count.
Next up, let's see what's going on in the Rookie of the Year race.
Listen, these guys have bright futures, and it feels like we say this every year, but this is a great rookie class.
Yeah, and no matter who wins the award, these guys have shown they belong. We're going to be seeing these guys for many years to come, and I'm looking forward to it.
And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq, what grade do you give our show?
Ernie, perfection. My highest grade yet, a check plus.
Is that how you always got graded, Shaq?
Well, that and A+ honor roll. Don't tell nobody how smart I am. I do have 4 degrees.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Really an incredible game from primetime.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of him.
So on the floor for Denver. Jones is out there with Wall. Then there's Jackson. Then there's Blunt. And it's Aguirre in at the 3. All taking his time here. Jackson a screen on Murray. Wall finds Jackson, and it goes down 2 points. Jackson's got 5.
Wall doing a really good job as the floor general, moving the pieces around to get his team a high-quality look.
And Murray, here we go. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Murray. One shot.
Free throw good, Murray.
You know, you look at the potential Murray has, and it's exciting, quite honestly. He's a lead guard. He plays the point, but he's more of a scorer than a distributor at this point.
Prince, the pass to Murray. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Back to Prince. He kicks it to Bargnani. Prince in the corner. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
The Nuggets trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Aguirre. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds. The Nuggets able to retain possession here.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. 6 to shoot. Ball against Murray.
And at just 21 years old, how about Murray being selected to the all-defensive second team? And you can see why right there. You've got to box out on the boards. When you don't, that's what happens.
Pass to Prince for the 3. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Here's Wall. Not going to go that time. Seattle goes the other way with it. And here is Murray. Now the feed to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Murray's court vision very sharp. And he's unselfish, too. We love seeing that combination.
Murray against Wall. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And stolen by Prince. In the corner, Murray with it. He takes it in, and it's Murray with the chain.
Well, you look at that situation. He thought he could keep Murray from converting if he got physical with him. Better think again.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game. And Seattle making a change here. Blake's checked in.
At the line for one.
Free throw good, Murray. Here's Wall. He's got 6. This is it to Aguirre. Eddie Jones on the wing, guarded by Prince. And again, Denver no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Here's Blake. Aguirre covering. Just 5 on the clock. Blake passes to Prince. It's stolen.
Look at the turnover situation, guys. It's not been that bad. Just a handful, and when you take care of the ball like that, that can help you build a lead.
Here's Seattle. They're on a 14-4 run. Embiid with the screen on Wall. Murray dishes to Bargnani. Back to Murray. Kicks it to Blake. Driving to... Oh, what a finish!
Good. Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim.
Boy, the guys on the bench loving every minute of that one.
Awesome rewind, courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Get ready for the Gear Squad.
Griffin's checked in for Bargnani. And there's the pass to Jones. Here is Aguirre, guarded by Blake. Here's Blunt, and he jams it with authority.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
And, you know, those second-chance opportunities can be game-changing. He represents so much value to this team because of what he does.
Murray kicks to Embiid. From 6 feet. And it's Denver with the rebound. Blunt's got 7 rebounds in the game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Amazing how many players we're seeing come into the NBA card from all over the world right now.
Well, it's truly a global game, Kevin, and give credit to former Commissioner David Stern and certainly Adam Silver and his staff. But the league is a global league. The star players have done a great job of promoting it as a worldwide game as well. Every year you get players from multiple continents, Asia, Africa, Europe, Australia. Basketball is, again, it's a global game, so it makes sense we'll see more players from all over the world in the NBA.
Prince's shot is good.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but there is some frustration on that front when you look at head coaches and front office positions. All-star Karl Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark, not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Padilla, he's covered by Murray. They set the pick. Shot clock at 5. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. To the inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. There's Aguirre. Finished off the break. Aguirre's got 8.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace brisk. I mean, that's how they generated the highest quality shots.
Murray, the pass to Griffin. It's stolen by Mullen. Here's Chenier. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
First personal foul, second team foul.
Hey guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Seattle.
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
And also, I think it's really led to the rhythm and confidence you've seen from long range tonight throughout the entire game.
Denver making a switch here. Ivy's checked in.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And the basket by Blake.
It just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's to Brand. Here's Ivy. Defended by Gobert. Going inside, and it's blocked. Griffin against Brand. Felder surveying the floor. Pass to Blake. He's looking for Griffin and finds him. And it's Denver with the rebound. Brand's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Out to the right wing. Aguirre against Griffin. Screen by Brand. Just 5 to shoot. Gobert pulls it in. Seattle leading by 19 points. Outside Knight to the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
Here's Denver now. 19 seconds left in the third. Here's Chenier. Screen by Brand. Driving inside. Chenier's shot is off. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Seattle ahead, running away with it. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
Jackson.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. They've got Bargnani, also Rudy Gobert out there, Tatum out there with Felder, and it's Knight in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Seattle. Felder, the pass to Bargnani. Now here's Tatum. Shot clock at 6. It's up a 3. No good from Bargnani. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert.
First personal
That's his
foul.
first foul.
First team
Murray's
foul.
checked in for Seattle.
Into the lineup for Seattle, DeJounte Murray.
The Nuggets trail by 19. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
One can't get it to go. And Murray's got the ball here for Seattle. Gobert the screen. And it's Murray penetrating. Three-pointer. Denver grabs the miss. Outside, Jones. And it's denied. Ball against Murray. Passes it to Felder. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock into it. Gobert in the corner. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. Murray dishes to Gobert. Over Jackson. Seattle missing again.
You know what? They're winning, though, despite the fact that he has just been really off.
Jones kicks the Wall. Over Bargnani. Wall, good.
An effective score from the mid-range. Wall looking assertive, pulling up from that area.
Seattle leading by 17. Now here's Murray. And the pass to Felder. Good, and the assist goes to Murray.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Down low, here's Brand, and then Brand with the dunk.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Felder, no good.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
A different look for Seattle. Joel Embiid comes in for Rudy Gobert, and it's Prince in for Felder. Murray against Wall. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Prince outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Prince has got 26.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Outside, Jones. There's Jackson with the three. Bargnani grabs the ball. Bargnani's got 4 rebounds in this game.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
5 on the clock. Murray, the pass to Tatum. They swipe it. Oh, and he's going up for the alley-oop here.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. And another three for Seattle.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Seattle leading by 19. Pass to Embiid. Murray kicks to Tatum. Pass to Prince. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's stolen by Jones. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Jones is running. Jacks up a 3. And again, Denver with the triple.
And all those second chance points have given them a boost here in the second half. And that's a great way to cut into the lead. Murray
against Wall. The pass to Prince. 5 to shoot. And he drives in. Off on the layup. The Nuggets trail by 16 and stolen by Prince. Off target with his 3. Murray against Wall. Pass to Blunt. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
First personal foul.
Nice work to get it inside and drop contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
Aguaya's checked in for Denver. He's perfect from the line this time.
And it's been a really good day for him at the line. Some other bigs have well-documented problems on their free throws. He's not one of them.
Prince against Jones. Prince with it. Murray outside. Out of bounds. Denver takes possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
On offense, here are the Nuggets. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Murray against Wall. Pass to Blunt. Here's Jones. Jackson kicks to Wall. Jackson setting the pick here for Wall. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal
That
foul.
one on Embiid.
One of the things that makes Wall so tough at this position is his athleticism. And he's able to use that to draw fouls inside.
So he gets them both. They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Murray against Wall. 1:32 left in the fourth quarter. To the middle. Here's Bargnani. He dishes it to Embiid. At the elbow, Murray. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
To Denver.
And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Denver. Down by 12. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Ball against Murray. Prince outside from deep three-point range. And it's Denver with the rebound. There's a player and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws. And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
At the line for 3.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
the previous play is under
pass that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something.
After the review, the challenge is successful.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Prime time.
And, Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
Coming into this game, he'd been having a tough stretch. We all know that, but not anymore. He's back at his best, and I think it's safe to say that slump is over. The second one drops, and that brings them to within 10. And so he's good on all 3 free throws, and that brings them within single digits. Guys, you got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
Murray against Wall. Outside Tatum to stop the drought. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
They maintained focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
And, you know, everybody in the building knows this is a wrap, a done deal. Put this one in the W column.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. First team foul. Shooting for Seattle. Prince. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Prince. And Denver has possession. It's a 14-point game. Chenier, the pass to Ivy. Overnight. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Here's Prince. Can't connect. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference once they started to really